We're gonna play Descent of Lunaris. Because it was either gonna... Okay, so chat, it was either gonna be that, or I actually continued the Nuzlocke, which would have required a full-ass extra setup step, but, you know, I might as well just... Like, if this demo doesn't take long, then I will probably continue the Nuzlocke. But, alright. Made it to the end of his first Nuzlocke. It was awesome. Fuck yeah. She is on this? Oh, fuck yes. I gotta hop on Slave Zero X for that reason. Fuck yeah. Descent? Like the 3 degrees of freedom FPS? About... I don't know what that is. Sorry. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Warning, warning, warning. Containment breach detected. Savior protocol initiated. 72-hour Lunite infusion cycle at 68%. Terminate cycle? Yes. Authorization required. Golf Romeo India Foxtrot Foxtrot India November. GRIFFIN. Ah, Griffin. Commencing shutdown. Warning, buffer capacity exceeds safety limit. Subject monitor team has been notified. Enter subject pool. Team lead. Lancer, team leader, tactical melee. Valkyrie, close combat, sharp expert. Bones, emergency medical, support. Whistler, firearms, kinetic expert. Ooh. Initializing prototype. Synth line information module 3. Establishing remote connection. Is it dream? I'm sure the doctor will have some things to say about it. Hello, Lancer. I am Sim, a prototype virtual assistant connected to you through your Lunite implant. Your Lunite infusion cycle has been interrupted due to an emergency priority event. Recalibration is necessary. The party menu is accessed with Y on the gamepad. Tutorials can be found in the Journal tab. The first tutorial button can be used to turn in-game tutorials on or off. Tutorials on. Awaken. Team, please exit the pods and prepare for urgent medical assignment. Lancer 1, team leader, reporting.
How did everyone sleep?
Like a baby. What the hell's going on?
I don't know yet. Sim, what do you have for us?
Savior protocol has been initiated and a sector evacuation is in progress. This is a Genesis level event. Your assistance is required. Due to the infusion interruption, a cognitive and mobility assessment must be completed before duty. The medical team has been notified.
Damn it. We don't have time for this. Where's everyone else?
All other subjects are currently deployed. Medical has arrived.
Hey, you don't look so good. Are you doing okay?
Reference frames are collapsing. The constant isn't. I can't work like this.
Team, I think something is very wrong here.
You are about to enter combat. Displaying formation combat tutorial. Formation battles are the most common type of combat. The initiative bar shows the turn order. On the character's turn, they can move and perform an action. The initiative bar shows the turn order. Move transitions characters from the front line and back line. There are benefits to and drawbacks to both, depending on the weapon or skill being used. Once an action is taken, the turn ends. This includes using items and skills, attacking and defending. To use beneficial effects on allies, select the item or skill and click on the character portrait. You have completed the formation combat tutorial.
Why won't you just sit still and let me stabilize it?
You aren't making any sense.
Let us help you. I said no more variables.
Okay, let's see. This is sick. Let's see, melee blunt attack, average affinity, strength plus agility, range 1. Alright, there we go. This is sick. That's too bad. I'd like those guys. We do what we have to. Sim locked down the area.
We don't want any more surprises while we prepare. Can you tell us anything about what's going on yet?
The cognitive and mobility assessment must be completed before duty. As the medical team is unable to administer a test, a virtual assessment is now authorized.
Damn it. Why wasn't that an option in the first place?
You know, it's just a simulation. Think you can turn it down a notch or two?
Let's get this over with.
Displaying exploration tutorial. This is the HUD for exploring in the environment. It includes a mini-map on the left and character status on the right. The mini-map will automatically update as you explore. Locked doors will open with the appropriate key or switch. These are my kind of sicko games, chat. The longer you explore in dangerous areas, the more likely something will come after you. If it reaches you, it will start a combat encounter. These are the keyboard and mouse controls. For the gamepad controls, access the party menus with the Y key. Strafe, switch menus, move, turn camera. Okay, these are pretty normal controls. You can hold space or X to fast forward through dialogue. Fast forward at your own risk. There is currently no way to go back in dialogue and you may miss important information. You've completed the exploration tutorial. Your assessment indicates minor deviations from baseline within tolerance. You are authorized for duty.
What is the mission?
A Genesis level event has triggered on an evacuation of the immediate area. I have uploaded mission detail to your virtual journal. Locate Dr. Lindsay and the CEO for further instruction.
Team, we have our orders.
You found a few helpful items. You have found a new item, displaying loadout tutorial. This is a loadout screen. It is the default page of the party menu and can be reached with tab or Y. This plasma pistol has an affinity for intelligence. That means its damage scales with the int stat, making it a good choice for the combat medic. Additional details on a character's preferred weapons are on the status page, along with other helpful information such as battle stats and ailment resistances. The item page allows you to see information about other gear like consumables, keys, and quest items. Some other items like medkits and caffeine pills can be used outside of combat in this menu. This concludes the loadout tutorial. Don't forget to go into the party menu and equip the new plasma pistol. Oh, there we go. God, this is so cool looking. Let's see. Damage resistances, kinetic, blunt. Alright. Kinetic, let's see. You prefer sharp spirit. You prefer sharp. God, this is so cool, chat.
Looks clear. Should probably take a moment while we can. You don't know how bad it actually is out there. I agree, but let's keep it short. We know they're preparing for an evacuation, which means we may not be returning anytime soon, if at all. Gather anything you want to take with you, but keep it light. People are counting on us.
Hey, Lancer.
Yeah?
I know we have this important mission and the clock is ticking, but do you think we should go back and look for things the others may have left behind?
As well as I do that we don't have personal items. Besides, everything is locked up.
Get that, but they won't get a chance to say goodbye. Doesn't it hurt? It doesn't hurt to look, does it?
Go ahead, but mind the time. We leave soon.
Got it. Be right back. We gain mementos. I'm gonna miss this place.
Me too, I suppose. To be honest, I'm not certain how I feel. Sure, I have nice memories in this room, but it all feels muted compared to what I feel out on missions with everyone. I don't know if I'll miss it or not. Maybe you're right. Maybe we spent so much of our lives in these tiny controlled spaces when the world outside is enormous, and yet this was ours. Soon it may not be. Soon it may not be. If that happens, we find somewhere else and make it ours. Yeah, that works for me. Good talk. Yeah. Hey, one more thing. You still owe me from last week's poker game. I expect you to settle up once we get to wherever the hell we're going. Deal. I'm turning off the motion blur. Let's see how it affects performance. Oh, that's so much better. Hey, I just wanted to follow up with you real quick. Are you sure this is the right time? It's relevant. You know it is. Okay. Ask whatever you're gonna ask. Last month your physical came back great, but your psych review came back with some abnormalities. You aren't the only one, and I am beginning to get a little concerned. Everything's fine. It's nothing to worry about. Are you sure? Pathfinder has been showing significant signs of stress lately. Mouse is getting more and more reclusive, and don't even get me started on Heretic. It's under control. Drop it. Did she really clear you for duty? Yes, now drop it. That's in order. Keeping my eye on you, but you know it's because I care, right? You do that. Answer, what is a Genesis level event anyway? I don't remember that from the training sessions. Not right now, Bones. I'll fill you in once we know more about the situation. Sim! What was that? Update! Unknown signal interference. Additional data required. Wonder if it has something to do with the gates. Keep monitoring and let's move. Whole group of them. You guys ready to get your hands dirty? Warning. This combat poses significant risk. Advanced tactics may be required. Displaying tactical combat tutorial. Tactical combat is similar to formation, but utilizes a grid format. Positioning and distance matters for attacks, skills, and items. On a character's turn, blue squares highlight your range of movement, and red squares highlight the attack range of your currently equipped weapon. Adjacent squares are treated as frontline, and non-adjacent squares, including diagonals, are treated as backline. Use positioning to avoid attack penalties. Stay focused. We've been through worse. I am so here for this. Oh my god, chat. This is so cool. Oh, chat, I'm having such a good time. That's 21 AP. There we go.
Alright, move over here. Damn. Thought that was actually gonna work. This is 3DS era SMTSL. It's merging SMT4A and Strange Journey with Devil Survivor. I really love both of these genres. They are unironically my favorites. Like, Meowdy Cervante though, how are you doing? This is a real good marriage of those mechanics. No, it isn't easy, but they aren't the people we knew. It's very likely we'll run into more of them as we go. We can handle it. I know we can. He's playing Leveling Tutorial. This is the leveling party menu. Each time you gain a level, you receive 1 point in your primary attribute, 3 stat points, and 1 skill point to apply. You gain 1 point in your secondary attribute every other level. These are your attribute stats. You can spend stat points here to increase their value. These form the base of your character and directly influence all types of combat actions. These are your skills. You can spend skill points here to increase your ranks. A skill must have at least 1 rank to be activated. Skills can be active, passive, or both. They increase your combat options and utility in different ways depending on the combinations chosen. The skills party menu allows you to quickly see and use skills allowed outside of combat. A special symbol and level up message is applied to the character's status bar on the HUD when you have gained a level and have points to apply. This concludes the leveling tutorial. Let's see. Each point in strength increases this character's max health, melee damage, and stagger resistance. Each point in agility increases their initiative, range damage, and bleed resistance. Perception affects evade, accuracy, and burn resistance. Let's see. Max action points, healing effectiveness, and freeze resistance. Let's see. Resistance to all ailments except poisoning gives some armor. One here. Then we have a skill point. Let's see, per rank. AP cost +3, but damage +8. For affinity, affinity plus perception. Let's see. Heal self and purge. Remove stagger. Healing increases with missing HP. Yeah, let's learn second wind. That might actually be helpful during the tactical battles. Let's see, revives an ally. Let's see, bolster. Buff allies in range gain stagger plus stun resistance. I'll also go for the revive, actually. There we go. For some reason, it wasn't easily going over there. Devs, if you want to like focus on something about that, that would be really helpful. I'll put a point into each of these. And then let's see. Spray and pray. Multi-group, group multi-attack kinetic required. I'm gonna go for spray and pray. Let's see. Increase damage below half HP, cost HP based on skill rank to use. It gets super different in the post game. I know, it's almost like I changed games. Hello, Andy. It's all units in range applies stacks of bleed. See what's back this way. Damn, it's locked. Great sense of direction, oh fearless leader. This reminds me of the time at the nightclub when Bones and I had to come looking for you backstage. You were gone for like an hour, do you remember that? How was I supposed to know it was gonna be locked? Come on, let's go back, we have a job to do. You know, they're just jealous. They're giving you a hard time because the doctor likes you best. Don't get like it's you. You're a good leader most of the time. Wow, I really enjoyed this dynamic here. Alright, formation battle time. Alright, we're gonna heal you up real quick. Knock you down. Ability is on cooldown. So we'll use Metamist this time. God, this is so sick. Unironically, chat, this is one of my favorite things I've played in a... Like, okay, I say one of my favorite things I played in a bit. It's a first-person dungeon crawler. How can I hate it? I think that we might need to bust out the caffeine pills. Or not, I guess? I don't know. Not sure what happened there, but, you know, something did. Requires gateway access card. That's locked. I love the fact that these enemies just kind of like get the fucking jump on ya. Alright, we'll stagger them. Alright, not bad, not bad. Will Bonesaw this turn? That's something funky on the screen. I wonder what it is.
Shit. Is everything okay? Yeah, I mean, I think so. Just a little scared is all.
It's just a little particle radiation. Just put your head down and stay focused and we'll get you through this, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we still have things to do.
That's the spirit. Go join the others.
We better get through this.
Manual labor task in progress.
Lancer 1 reporting, sir. Have you been briefed?
Just the basics, sir.
This failure has accelerated my timetable, but the situation is salvageable. We will evacuate through the nearest gateway,
Establish a command post and launch Operation Pax Custodia from there. We aren't evacuating to the lunar base? The lunar base has little use for us now. We have outgrown it. With your help, the new operation site will provide us with even greater opportunities to benefit mankind.
Yes, sir. You and your team are pivotal in securing that future.
First, we need to make it through the gateway.
We need you at your best. Stay on task, but as you have my permission to take breaks in here as needed while preparations are finalized. Are you sure? There's a lot to do.
During times of stress, adequate rest is necessary for survival. displaying the saving and resting tutorial. This is a save point where you can save your progress. It is recommended that you save often. This is a rest point. They restore all HP, some stability, but no AP. They disappear after use, but will reset when you return to base. AP can be restored by healing at the base medical bay, using consumable items like caffeine pills, or by finding the rare but helpful individuals through exploration. Save and rest points can be rare. Plan accordingly. This concludes the tutorial.
Once we have secured additional supplies and personnel, meet me in the annex, and we will all head to the gate room together. Gloria awaits us. Just take a quick rest here, and look around, then go find Dr. Lindsay.
Lancer, I don't know about this.
What do you mean?
He is a powerful man, but something just feels off. The CEO has been a lot more involved lately, like they're preparing for something big, and now they change our evacuation point?
Your concern is noted, but their explanation makes sense to me.
Maybe it's just the looming threat of a horrible death. Welcome back, Jam.
Could be. Let's just get through this, and we can talk about it when we get everyone to safety.
Would you like to rest? Your health has been restored. Confidential. Site analysis report. Subject gateway NT-133 City. Author Pathfinder 3 Delta. Findings: technological infrastructure parallels early orbital Earth development circa 2035. Population patterns stable and centralized. Unitary nature belief system lacks rigid authority. I'm sorry, Valkyrie. Your CEO is actually probably just Mastema in disguise. I'm afraid it's terminal. Oh god, I hope not. Stable socialist economy. Finding is continued. Limited militarization, defensive posturing, centralized monarchy, high cultural malleability and susceptibility to external influence. In conclusion, this site is a prime target for investment in operational control. I missed one of those points. High levels of trust in official media and symbolic authority. Oh, historical crisis response favors accommodation and concession. Are they talking about our Earth? I'm kidding. Diagram appears to be a crude rendering of a gravitational slingshot maneuver, but someone has drawn two stick figures in a doorway at the bottom. What are they supposed to be? My colonial crimes. Colonialism crimes.txt.
Ran the numbers 10 times, keep getting 10 different answers. Adaptation can be pretty ugly, but it works.
Do not block or impede traffic.
Everyone stay calm. Panic won't help us get to safety any sooner. I have the utmost confidence in our specialized security team. Strange ball just appeared out of nowhere, right in front of me. Just poof. You okay? You should probably go back and check in with the others. Yeah, back with the others.
Now I know this wall wasn't here before, but what's with the special wallpaper?
Your guess is as good as mine.
We'll do a quick mag dump here. Okay, we got the locate the CEO achievement now. Well, after we've located the CEO, hello. These vibes are immaculate. It's so cool. It is so cool, Egrets. Oh, come on. Bud, please. I am so excited for this to come out. The way that snare and that snare finish sound reminds me of a fucking, like, you know, reminds me of like a Vogue drum hit, like a Vogue snare hit. Yeah, basically we're in some kind of occult tech setting, yeah. You found a few helpful items, advanced medkit and caffeine pills. This bag contains the body of someone from the deep gate failure. Maybe it's a trick of the light, but the bag seems to move slightly. Moving in closer. The bag erupts violently. Let's use first aid on our Blade Master real quick. Dr. Lindsay, we've been given orders to assist you, but I also have some questions if you don't mind. I don't mind at all, young Lancer. You should know by now that questions are always welcome to you. Answers, on the other hand. You look like you've ran into some trouble on the way here. Let me give you something to help you recover. Go ahead. Can you give us a better idea of what's actually going on? The Sims information was pretty limited. May have been too young, but too short in to spend at the time. Like, I know the classic grid dungeon crawlers in Bard's Tale, never really got into them. They're very much like something I got into as an adult. Like, I have a lot of patience for them now. It is very strange journey as fun. I really enjoy this so far. Well, the Sim's a prototype. I have plans to upgrade it, but I can't seem to find the time. There are plenty of brilliant minds at work here in the complex, but very few are qualified who work with Synth Mind AI. Someday. Evacuation? Oh yes, some things go wrong. This facility is the only one of its kind. We have capabilities here unheard of outside these walls. But these new scientific fields require testing to progress. We don't always have the luxury of knowing all the variables. Went wrong? That's hard to say for certain. We need to study the test results first to even begin to understand. We often learn more from failure than success. We've already encountered some of the leak's effects. I have questions. What sort of alterations did you observe? Can we discuss this after we get out of immediate danger? Yes, of course. You're right. We should try to evacuate as many as we can. I suppose it's time to head to the staging area then. Yes, Doctor. You are one of my greatest successes, Lancer. Never forget that. Feel free to take a quick look around here for anything you might need or find useful in here. I'll be in the annex overseeing preparations if you need me. Take a quick look around and meet up in the staging area. Lancer. I'm not trying to be a problem, but I feel like we're flying blind here. What exactly does a Genesis level event mean? The gateways emit a sort of strange energy. This energy isn't well understood yet, but it reacts with things by altering them in unpredictable ways. This includes organisms as well as objects. Genesis level event protocol was established on the theory that if enough of this energy were concentrated, it could even change animals, people, recreate them. Let me get this straight. Everyone doesn't die. They change into something completely different, some new kind of life. That about sums it up. I guess it could be worse. Certainly puts the mission into perspective. Thanks for explaining. We should hurry. God, chat, this is so cool. This is so cool. Dr. Lindsay's desk is cluttered with files and highly specialized equipment. He finds some photos in the drawer. Dr. Lindsay kept some of these from missions he accompanied us on. I wonder why they're in his desk and not in the research files. That's a good question, buddy. Seems a little fucked up if you ask me. But yeah, like, I love these kind of dungeon crawlers, and I am aiming to play more of them on stream, especially older ones on handhelds that might require me to draw a map. Are you certain? No. Yeah, what do you think? I think it's time. Everyone listen up. You have done a great job, but this is it. We can't wait any longer. We're going to make a run for the closest gate room before things get worse. Grab a crate of supplies if you can. Drag them behind you if necessary. Gateway is already up and running, so work together. We will make it through this. I should go check on the teams and see if they need any assistance. They've been through a lot today. This is a stability tutorial. The longer you remain in the dungeon, the more dangerous it becomes. This is measured by stability. There are 4 levels of stability, each indicated by Simon in the upper right of the HUD. This is the normal state. When the party has reached the anxious state, Simon will change as seen here. If you reach the panic state as shown here, the frequency of encounters will increase as well as introduce more difficult and rare enemies. If you reach the Genesis state, encounter frequency and difficulty will increase, as does the chance of a rare encounter. Some events and secrets are only available in this state. It activates the tedium part of my brain. I understand that, but also I'm like, yeah, something, the Etrian Odyssey, the Cat Girl pipeline. Okay, listen. I have barely played Etrian Odyssey. Etrian Odyssey is coming up on stream at some point. Like, I did stream Etrian Odyssey 4 a few years ago. Didn't finish it because it was a Tuesday game. But, like, I want to actually sit down and go through it, you know? You have completed the stability tutorial. Lancer, are you ready? Yes, sir. The team will bring up the rear as the last into the gate room. We don't want any surprises sneaking up on us. Yes, sir. Let's move. What the hell? Run for the gate room. so cool. This is so cool. This is so cool. Ooh! Alright, grapnel claw. Oh, you resisted stagger. Alright, reduces damage, that's excellent. Add some bleed stacks. Quit missing! Alright, the bleed stack took care of it. What are the OSHA guidelines for your workplace suddenly mutating into a demonic domain asking for a friend? We made it! You look like you've been through hell. I don't know how to explain it. Well, you're all here now. I think I have something that might help. Thanks, Doctor. What exactly is in that stuff, anyway? This is a slightly improved version of what I've always given you. Shall calm your nerves now. Go do your job. We aren't out of this just yet. He's right. Let's secure the room, then help the personnel through to safety. It's the last treatment I'll have for a while. You can't rely on stimulants and lunite infusions forever. We made it through just in time. Most of us have already gone through and everything seems to be under control. I think it's time for me to join the others. Help the stragglers, but don't stay too long. We need you with us. Date? Okay. Gateway is operational and holding, assuming we don't divert any more power away from the array. The landing zone appears to be in a park on the edge of the city. We'll need to construct a return gateway on the other side if we ever want to make it back, but that shouldn't really be a problem with all the crates of tech. We've been regularly passing gear through for a few weeks now. A few weeks? Yeah, I thought you guys would already know. Please don't let them know I said anything. Why would they have been sending supplies through before the accident? Since when have they ever been upfront with us before? They'd never tell us the whole story. I don't trust this. It feels off. Sure, there's a good reason for them not to tell us. They've taken care of us, made us who we are. Don't you think we owe them some loyalty? Think of all the good we will be able to do when things fall into place. I'll believe it when I see it. That sounded like it came from the hallway. Something's coming. Errant thoughts. A universe unwinds in the wake of a king's ego. What the hell is that? Everyone, get through the gate. Team spread out. Protect the group while they escape. Existence. Iteration. Cognition. Conclusion. Besides, you still can't see the biggest threat in the room. Come and get me. The final vector has been reached. Threshold to the inevitable. Yeah, Lancer seems to love the taste of boot. Alright, so let's see. Here are the ads! And yeah, like, there's tactical battles. Like, this kicks ass. Alright, there we go. Let's see if I can, and let's try mag dumping now. Not a lot, but, you know, could be worse. Alright. Chat, this kicks ass. Unironically. Shit, I didn't mean to defend here. There we go. Okay, so that resists. Alright, let's see what we got here. not good. We will first aid here. We'll damage down on them. Okay, they've summoned some ads. There we go. Shoot gun. Take some bleed damage. We're gonna do a meta mist here. Perfect. Second wind. I can't help but think that this is going to be the end of the demo. We're just going to do that. Alright, shoot with gun. Move over here. Shoot with gun. Defend. So that way your shit can go off. Yeah, they really wanted to make a love letter to Wizardry, late era, like 3DS and DS era SMT, stuff like that. It feels very much like they had a lot of appreciation for Devil Survivor. Defend. We'll take, oh, we can't do that, so. I'll give you a stagger. Yes! Even the possibility not taken yet stains your soul. I will return. Not if I have anything to say about it. Damn, I didn't think it would really just vanish like that. Bones, check everyone out. Make sure we're okay to move. Yeah, getting to it. I mean, okay, here's the thing. If it were Devil Survivor, each encounter would be going in. You would be progressing through the map to go into formation battle. Instead, it's like pretty, like they kind of like marry the same systems. Like making sure your moves feel that they are correct in both tactical and formation battles. And I think that's really brilliant design-wise. Like this is a sicko's ass sicko game, and I'm here for it. Don't get too comfortable. We aren't out of the woods just yet. Yeah, I think we may have pushed over our luck about as far as it can go. Particle wave stuff is only going to get stronger. We should get through the gate while we still can. Agreed. Hey, there's someone moving behind those crates. It's just me. That was extraordinary. Bones, quickly, go check on the doctor. Completely unnecessary. All my parts are in the right places. Are you really okay? I thought you went through the gate already. About that. Lancer, I'm not going through. What do you mean you're not going through? We need you on the other side. The decision was made and I agree with it. Someone needs to stay behind and monitor things from here. From a safe location, of course. There's too much at stake to leave it to anyone else. Leave this. You can't stay here. It's too dangerous. Since when has apparent danger stopped either of us, boy? Trust that I know what I'm doing, as I trust that you will make it back eventually. Don't make me give you a direct order. Damn it, old man. Going to miss you. Stay safe. You too. Now, I need to hurry before the next wave hits. That portal seems very close to failing. Goodbye for now. You heard him, team. Let's go. Hey, boss. Yeah, Whistler? Thought we were trained to avoid attachments. Keep your comments to yourself and focus on the mission. Move out. Having proven their worth against the Eldritch entity, the team passed through the gateway, uncertain of what lies in store for them. What challenges will they face on this new mission? Are they doing the right thing? Will they find a new home? In the near future, global supply shortages and increasingly dangerous weather phenomena have necessitated large-scale international efforts to create technology using a new type of resource, lunite. This mysterious material was discovered in moon rocks taken from lunar rovers and appears to be a fuel source operating at an efficiency level seemingly impossible to measure through conventional physics. Largest multinational mining company has expanded its area of operations on the moon for lunite harvesting, but something unexpected has disrupted their operations. All communications are cut, and a new United Expeditionary Task Force is formed to explore what happened on the moon. Despite their differences and conflicts, countries from around the world must send their most capable operatives to cooperate on a mission that could change the fate of the future. Whew. That's a mouthful. Oh, it's Doom. Oh my god. Goddamn. I already have this wish listed, I think. And if I don't, it's being wishlisted after stream, because this is a game I am so hyped for now. Oh. Being flashbanged, I'm being flashbanged, I'm being flashbanged. It's only been a few days since one of the worst industrial accidents in recent history. The autonomous mining drones of a lunar mining and research station malfunctioned and slaughtered dozens of the world's best scientists and engineers. As a result, this leading producer of Earth's most important energy source, Lunite, halted operations. People on Earth are scared. Most still remember the severe environmental and economic hardships of the years before the Lunite Revolution. The United Expeditionary Task Force, UETF, worked quickly, gathering specialists from all around the globe with barely a moment's notice and preparing for them to launch. You have been hand-selected by the UETF to enter the quarantine area of the moon base, combat the hostile drones, investigate the cause, and restore the production of Lunite. Welcome to the moon. In case you missed it on the flight, I am Officer Georgina Iglesias. I am the team coordinator for this operation and your direct liaison to the other military and government assets here on the base. You may call me Geo. While the Commander prepares to fully brief you on the situation, you should take a moment to familiarize yourself with Simon, the sentient AI prototype developed by Chief Payton. It takes a few moments to finish setting itself up and connecting. Okay, you may feel a little strange as it syncs with your UETF interface implants. Simon provides direct support with its various scanners and analysis tools. It will also allow us to maintain comms during your mission. Here we go. All set. Integration complete. Systems are fully operational. Hello, team. Sorry, looks like this will have to wait. The commander is ready to see us. Follow me to the command center.
Thank you all for coming. Only we're under happier circumstances. I'm Commander, Marek Lees of the UETF and responsible for this operation.
Fully normal eyeball.
I'd like to remind everyone here that the contents of this briefing are classified.
Don't go fucking saying shit, chat.
A little over 2 weeks have passed since the drones in the mine deep below this facility began to malfunction. The lowest level was quarantined days later as a precaution during the investigation. 5 days ago, an unknown number of these units broke through the quarantine and viciously, not vicariously, dear God. I messed up my script here. Earl was killed in the attacks. I've been trying to do this ever since. Viciously attacked personnel in the Lunite research sector above the mine. Only a handful of personnel escaped. The rest are unaccounted for, likely deceased. The head of our science division, Professor Zima.
Zima? Yeah, do you want to get some Zima? I don't.
Believes the malfunctions may be linked to a strange signal detected a few weeks ago. Early reports indicate the signal strength correlates to the increased hostility of the drones. Additional analysis being conducted by Dr. Lindsay in the laboratory of the science wing. But they are one of those who didn't make it back. Alive or dead, that research should be attainable from those offices with the help of Simon. Won't be easy. We don't know what you will find down there, but I want you to take a moment and look to your left and to your right. In this room are the best of the best. We cannot fail. Officer Iglesias, I will leave the rest of the preparations to you. Please keep me informed. Dismissed.
Okay, team. Due to resources used during and after the attack, supplies are currently limited. A stipend has been added to your account to help in purchasing through authorized vendors. Your mission is to find Dr. Lindsay's research and load it into Simon. Then continue to investigate the signal and the hostile drones. Help any survivors evacuate if you can, but don't take any unnecessary risks. Stay sharp, move fast, make it back. Fallout. Sure, let's take a tour of the moon base. This is the command center. Supply shop, we can get consumables and defensive items. Medical bay is where you go to heal. Science lab is where you go to learn and contribute to research. Armory is where you can buy offensive items like weapons. You can choose your team member and designate a team leader. Each team leader has a different passive ability that applies to the whole team. Go to dig site that will take you to the research floor when you are ready to start the mission. Oh, that was a good ass prologue. I'll be right back, chat. We have an ad break starting soon.